I hope Choi is there. She loves Alex. Oh my God. Oh, she is. Oh my God. I've got great news for Brian, by the way. I'm going to wait till I play Brian to tell you what it is. We're still number 4.
I'm sorry if I'm not exciting enough to visit Bryce.
There's a dude with a camera that just walked into the hospital.
No, it's this fucking guy again. Can I... Do you mind? What is your problem?
Oh, hello, ma'am. I'm here for a checkup.
What kind of checkup?
Well, I just woke up this morning with a massive amount of bleeding.
Okay. Are you still bleeding, or have you already been treated and you just...
Well, I'm pretty hurt right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put that camera away and I'll take you in back.
All right. Do you mind if I hold onto this camera as we get to the closed door section that is probably very clearly marked?
Please put the camera away and I will take you into the patient room.
Hey, which one of you?
Sir.
I need help.
Help! We need the help of an EMS. Help!
Oh my God. You might want to treat them
What
first.
happened?
Hey, can you come help me impound my car by any chance?
It's stuck somewhere. It's in the water.
Wait, what the hell?
Jump in.
Well,
my
they don't
elbow,
need that much.
microphone.
Wonderful.
All right.
All right, put the camera away now, please.
What, through these doors right here?
Put the camera away. This is as far as you can film. You can film in the lobby. That's it.
In the lobby? Okay, fantastic. All right. Now, ma'am, can I ask you a question? Why are there no clearly marked signs over here?
I didn't build the fucking hospital, dude.
You didn't build it? Well, I mean, yeah, but a sign probably costs you, what, like $50? What's going on?
Probably like 10 on Wish.com, maybe less.
Louis, if you don't have a reason to be here, get out.
I'm in the lobby. It's a public lobby, right?
That's right. It's a publicly accessible
Yeah,
area.
Yeah, but if you have been trespassed from the area like certain people have, you are actually not allowed to be here.
I've never been trespassed. I love it
Yeah,
here.
well, keep it up and you will be.
It's got a nice sterile smell compared to the open air of Garage Q. It's great.
Thank God. God bless you for standing up for your liberty, sir.
Of course, sir. Of course. I'm gonna go get a water in the free open lobby.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, sir, if you do wish for medical treatment, put the camera away and I will take you back and help you out.
So, in order for me to get medical treatment, I need to put this camera away?
You cannot go any further than these doors with that camera out.
Can you explain to me why that's the case?
Because HIPAA.
Okay.
Because you are only allowed to film in the lobby. Otherwise, no.
Okay, so HIPAA does not protect, HIPAA is not what prevents me from going back there. However, if you are telling me that there's patients that are currently being worked on in the back of these doors because the hospital is not doing their due diligence to protect their privacy, well, therefore, in respect to those individuals, I will put the camera down. But am I being refused medical treatment?
No, of course not. But you cannot go back there with the camera.
But if I want to record, which I can legally and have the right to do, going back to the doors that are locked, I will be refused medical treatment.
No. But you cannot film the other patients, which there are other patients back there.
Okay. All right. Could I film and just like not look through the doors? I'm
No.
not here to film any patients.
Put the damn camera away or
Okay.
I will call the police.
Okay, yeah. Call the cops.
All right.
By the way, sir, we ran into the same issue with Troy. She's very rude. There's a wellness center at Garage
Oh.
Q right up the street. If you
Oh my
really,
God.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
really?
have a
Yeah.
guy insisting
I
on
just started it
filming
last
inside the
week,
patient
yeah.
area. I could use some help. with
it's
the
in retaliation of Choi's Iron Fist.
Oh my God, it's Pods.
I'm just letting you know if you ever need any care.
I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
However, I don't want to put a burden on private citizens for, for the mental and physical well-being of myself when, we are dumping our tax dollars into this public facility here.
Oh, it's ridiculous!
Hey,
Look at the
man,
state of this
Absolutely
place.
ridiculous.
Hey, what's up? How can I be of assistance today?
So, this man would like medical assistance, which of course I'm happy to do. However, he's insisting on bringing his camera with him, which he cannot do. So now we're having a dick swinging contest about
Well, it's not,
how
ma'am,
I'm clearly
it is not
refusing
dick-
to treat him.
This is
Oh,
not
yeah,
about me.
there is
It
a
is
lot
about the
of dick swinging going on
Constitution,
right now.
ma'am. It is about the Constitution of the United States of America and has nothing about to do with the size of my penis.
Well, that's good because mine is clearly bigger. You're not taking the camera into the patient area.
It's a really
End of
large,
story.
distended clitoris at that point, but Jesus. All right, anyways,
Shut
so
the fuck
look,
up, Manly.
here's what it comes down
I'm
to,
not a
sir. There's a
medical,
thing called
per-
HIPAA.
Yes. Okay. Please explain to me, HIPAA.
Okay, so what that means is that the people that are beyond these doors have confidentiality that, when it comes to their medical conditions and everything else, then they are not to be filmed because it is a violation
Okay,
of their personal and civil rights.
So here is the problem with your explanation of HIPAA, because I too am very familiar with HIPAA. In fact, I looked into it quite extensively with, I believe it's Senior Officer Bayo, or was it Sergeant Bayo?
I have no idea.
What do you mean?
I've never met the guy.
Sir, what's your position in the Los Santos Police Department?
I'm a new officer.
Oh, I see. Could I speak with a superior officer, if you don't mind?
Yeah,
You really want a
absolutely,
fucking
sure.
manager?
Well, I want to make sure that the proper
Okay, Karen.
information is provided.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Listen, I would expect that a employee of mine would act in a professional manner.
I am
ma'am.
not your fucking
You
employee.
are
Get
my
that
employee,
right.
ma'am.
You are no.
You do not. You work in a
Abso-fucking-lutely
public
not.
hospital that is paid for, including your salary, by taxpayers, which is myself, yourself, these kind individuals inside this hospital, and therefore you are my employee, and
No.
expecting a level of professionalism from
That
said
is
employees.
not how that works.
Okay, explain to me, how does it work then?
Okay. Employers are the people directly responsible for your employment, which means hiring, HR, etc. You do not hire me. You are not my employer.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. The CEO of Elon Musk, he's the CEO of SpaceX. Do you think he personally goes and hires every individual that is working for SpaceX? He doesn't. It gets hired
But
by
it's
HR.
still his company.
But it's his company, and this is our hospital, the public's hospital, the
No.
taxpayers. We are the CEOs of
No, you're
not
not.
just. Absolutely, we are.
Absolutely not. You are not my CEO. You are not a member of the board.
I am.
You are not anything.
No,
to
I
this
am. I am not your CEO.
Louis, you can get your ass
We
out.
are the CEOs
What?
of the police.
You heard me, Louis. You can get your ass out now.
I'm here for the vending machine.
Get out.
He's here to conduct business, ma'am,
No,
and he's not impeding
Hey.
traffic.
I want to
No, I'm here.
What
I'm,
is
I'm
all
here
this bullshit?
I'm here
All right.
to exercise your cat.
Get out.
Your cat is
All right,
possessed by the
Trooper.
devil.
Are you here for medical attention?
Ma'am, you're starting
here
to
to
create
get
a public
exercise.
All
disturbance.
right, get out. Ma'am,
No,
are
it's
you
a
here for medical
spiritual
attention?
Attention.
I was hired by these gentlemen to do the exorcism.
Okay, then that's not medical attention. Get out of the hospital. Bryce,
Okay.
are you here for
It's a
medical
d-
attention?
Oh my, the devil.
Okay,
Jesus.
go see a therapist. Sir, are you here for medical attention?
The devil.
I'm not.
thwarted us.
You
All right,
don't
get
know.
out.
You don't know.
I
Do
said
you
I
need to be
am
seen
not.
by a physician to determine whether or not you
Louis,
need
do you
medical
need
attention?
medical treatment?
No, the
No.
shit ate my dollar, Toretti.
Okay,
All right.
then leave the hospital. That cat always needs medical
You got a
attention.
dollar.
Sir, with the classy fedora,
There you
are
go.
you here for
Get outta
medical
here.
attention?
I'm a psychologist.
Get outta here.
You're a
I'm gonna try it again.
psychologist.
Mhm.
All right,
Works
that
it.
gentleman over there, I guess, needs a psycho evaluation.
Yeah.
Sir, are you here for medical attention?
I am, ma'am.
Olivia is.
Sir, with the stethoscope. Okay, all right, so then you can be here. All right, sir, with the burger hat. Are you here for medical attention?
I am, ma'am. I'm also here to uphold my
Louis,
constitutional
I'm gonna
rights
give you
as
one last
an
chance.
American.
Shit ain't my dollar
Okay,
again.
well, let's first get you some medical attention because I'd
business
rather you
here.
not bleed out on the floors of the
Alright.
Here's the
hospital.
Absolutely,
problem, Copper,
I do
is
appreciate
He's
that.
Otherwise, you're
insisting
going
on
to
bringing his camera
For
back
what?
there with him,
Joy
and
is
he's not doing it.
calling
So,
Okay,
trespassing.
here
you're gonna have to
is-
put your
On me?
camera down
Here
so that the
is-
For using
doctors
the
can treat you.
services?
So if you want to be
Louis, please don't make
treated
this
by
more
these doctors,
difficult.
then
I'll give
go
you
ahead
one
and put that camera down.
I won't. I'm going
I
home.
have the right to film, ma'am.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
making it
You
rain.
do not
You want
have
me
the
to-
right to film in the
wanna
patient
do this
area.
here?
You know this. I have
No,
told
no,
you this
just-
1,000
that's-
times. And
it's
just because
fine.
we can't
So-
get the city to put up a
Wait,
fucking sign
wait,
doesn't
pull
make
me
it
out.
any
Make it
different.
look cool.
It does make it different,
Alright,
and the reason why you were called down,
All
ma'am.
right.
Are you
Yo,
what's
get
your
the
name
fuck
and
off me.
Oh, I'm Olivia Copper, 238.
No,
Oh my
Very sick,
God.
please.
help! Attica! Attica! No!
I got it. Don't worry.
Here, Troy, just put a little post-it note on the wall over here.
All right,
All right, fine. I'll put up a fucking post-it
Thank
note.
you so
Since-
much. That is simply all that I've been asking. Now you have to understand, ma'am.
Where
I
you
have been
hurt?
cited. I am hurt on my leg.
Maybe
All right,
put
well, I'm
down the
not
heavy camera.
capable of providing any kind of
Now,
medical attention legally, but you can talk to one of the doctors.
I'll see. Well, that's what here's why you were called down, ma'am. And
Okay.
one of your cadets had come down and was explaining to me HIPAA, and I was responding with I would get poster board. Do you have any poster board, because it needs to be a clearly marked sign? So
It is
what I-
clearly
what-
marked, and if I have to rub your nose in it, I will.
Excuse me? Listen, this is not the professional behavior I would expect from an employee of mine.
Yeah,
Sir,
you
if
know
you
what
don't
I
need
don't
medical
expect
attention, go
is
ahead
to
and
get
leave.
harassed
just
on my
make
job.
You're
Just
you're
make
not
a
being
nice
harassed, ma'am.
line. Be a nice, make a nice line of notes that at the door that just says.
Hey, put my
Oh
cat
my
down.
God!
Come on.
Oh my God!
Okay, I am
Put the cat
very...
down right now.
Jesus Christ!
It needs to be exercised.
Get it to run.
Sir, do you
This is the level of harassment I deal with on a daily
perform
fucking
an
basis.
exorcism on a
No,
cat?
you know,
This
if
is the
you
most
believed in the
vicious shit I've
Constitution of the
ever
United States, you know, I think that
seen. Then get in your car and leave.
would change it very quickly.
Leave, are you getting the stick?
Yeah, of course you don't. Fucking weirdos molesting cats? Like, what the fuck, dude? Come on. It's a hospital. Okay. All right.
Yes,
so
as
let's set down your camera and
yes,
let's get
as-
you medical attention. The longer that it takes for
You
you
okay?
to get treated, the
Well,
more I feel very awful, and I'm worried for
Right.
your life. If you
Yes.
are afraid of getting treatment, I do have a psychologist here. We can help kind of diagnose your fear of, I guess, providing, receiving medical treatment.
I'm sorry, are you looking at me and talking?
Yes.
What is your
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
name
can't
and
for
badge
whatever
number,
reason
ma'am?
move my head at you. I told you. Olivia Copper, 238,
Olivia Coffer. Okay.
State Police. You weren't paying attention.
No, I was.
you
There
were
was a
asking
lot
me
of
questions.
there was a lot of disturbances taking place, and what I saw as
Really tired of people
excessive
asking me
police
questions
brutality.
and completely ignoring me.
Well,
It's
you know,
fucking annoying.
Yeah, I'm sure, but you're doing your job, ma'am. You're paid by us to do your job.
Yeah, we weren't questioning about whether or not I was doing my job. You just actually just ignoring me.
I believe Chai popped.
Yep. Well, anyways, here's the problem that I have, and the reason that you were called down. I believe
Okay.
you're a cadet here, Chad, or are you an officer, sir?
This is
Chet,
an
yes.
officer.
You're an officer. He was explaining to me HIPAA, and
Okay.
I'm very familiar with the HIPAA law.
Okay.
HIPAA law does not prevent the public from filming in the hospital. It is up to the hospital to have clearly marked signs as to what is a restricted area. Number
Okay.
one, for reasons of policy, and number two, it is their job to ensure that patients who are getting treatment are properly kept away from the eyes of the public. Just as somebody cannot go inside a locked door where a patient is being handled, so it is the same rules in which the camera law would fall into place. Unfortunately, there's no clearly marked sign here And from my understanding,
There is. You were just here when the doctors facilitated a sign that said that there's
okay,
no
but it
filming
wasn't
beyond
here
that
when
point.
this conversation began, was it?
Oh,
Okay, but the other thing too is that also you would need to get consent from both the doctor and the patient to be able to do that, and the doctor was not clearly willing to give you consent. Therefore, you cannot record.
No, that's not how it works at all.
That's exactly
all
what
of
it
the
is.
men in
No,
the
no,
city
no,
are
but
not
you're-
understanding
you're
consent. It's so
You're
fucking weird.
conflating two different things here,
Hello.
because
Hello, are you
Hello.
here to get medical
Hi, I'm
treatment?
Claire.
No, I'm
Hey.
here for you.
All right, then leave.
oh,
Claire,
What
are
do
you
you
here
mean?
for medical treatment?
Yeah.
Then go see a doctor.
Okay.
Are you here for medical treatment?
Are they kicking you out too, sir?
Yeah.
Then go see a doctor.
I'm here to get medical
Okay.
treatment. I'm just
Okay.
upholding my First Amendment right.
Clarence, come on.
What's the First Amendment right again?
Freedom of speech,
Hey, guys.
freedom of press,
Bobby,
et
are you
cetera, et
here for
cetera.
medical treatment?
No.
What is wrong with you?
I think that's you, Brexit.
Are you here to conduct business?
Then get out.
Yes, I'm here for business.
Okay, so you're allowed to stay here. She can't make you
What
leave.
business are you conducting?
Your work.
I'm buying something from you.
Yeah, but I don't work here.
No, but you're
Oh.
here. You're in a publicly accessible area.
Mhm.
Doctor,
but this
apparently
isn't
Claire
the
needs
gr-
assistance.
green
line
The
organization for
blonde
business.
with the
Yeah,
leather
there's a
jacket.
blonde.
I like you. Thank
You can
you.
help her.
Can you leave me
You,
alone,
you seem to
please?
Yeah,
know
Whoopi,
about
Whoopi
amendments
just doesn't know
stuff.
how to listen and pay attention like everybody else that's in this
Claire,
room.
you're right.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you attacking me right now?
Because I told you to meet me at Mission Road to do business, and now you're over here. You're stalking me.
Well, you said no. Okay,
I don't think you can stalk
Give
the
me.
police.
Come on. Come on.
What do you mean? What do you
Yes,
mean?
you actually can stalk the police. I have a restraining order.
What do you mean stalking you? I'm not stalking you. It's been like 30
Give me
minutes. How much?
$50.
Okay, I
That'd be
cannot
so
hear
fucking
because
hard.
there's so many people
Dude,
around.
Sorry.
Shirley,
Bro.
I'm gonna
Hey,
beat the
Carl.
shit out of you.
How's it going?
Oh, you're okay.
Wait,
let me
what?
see.
All right. Well, you know. Anyways,
I'm gonna give you this in your.
No, not HIPAA, because it goes under a different law of privacy.
well, seeing as your sergeant, I guess your trooper, is she your boss? Is she your superior?
She is.
Well, so I'll go ahead and explain this to you. So it is the right of a patient to privacy, but it is up to the hospital and the staff to ensure that privacy is upheld.
Okay.
Now,
And that's the reason why she called the cops.
yeah, well, that's not. I mean, that's not very
And
efficient.
it actually,
is it?
filming inside the lobby is perfectly fine, but it's once you go behind closed doors where
No,
people
no,
are,
no.
you know, like have to disclose,
No,
their
let's
personal
not.
information about illnesses.
No,
That's
no,
when
no,
it becomes
no.
an issue.
No.
So, like, what you're doing right now is fine.
You're right and wrong.
But-
the lobby is because it's a
Really
publicly
fucking rude. I don't know why
accessible
you're calling me
area.
a dumb bitch.
Just are
Right.
those double doors.
I guess that means you
So
should call me a
without
dumb
a
bitch.
sign, there
You're
is no
the
clear
rudest piece of
indication
shit
whether
I've
or
met.
not those
Don't
double
fucking talk
doors
to me.
are
Don't talk
publicly
to me.
accessible
It's
or not.
public, so you can call me a dumb bitch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi,
well,
William.
freedom of
So-
speech.
You're a
Hello.
little bitch. How about that? huh?
So, you see, this
That
is the main hall.
unprofessional, ma'am. You should not be saying that to your boss.
This is
Listen,
the main-
I'm
Again,
sorry.
this is the main hall.
I
Oh,
could.
yeah. Olivia,
Freedom
this
of
guy
speech,
says that
bro.
he's your boss.
That's right.
Who is-
Yeah, because he's a
Yeah.
taxpayer.
This guy says that he is
Yep,
Hey, I
we
pay
are
taxes too.
collectively your boss.
I am my own
And
boss.
we
I pay
expect
taxes.
professionalism
yeah?
from
Well-
our employees.
You can also expect a big fuck you if you try to
Sir,
boss
can you
us
step away
around.
from the cat?
Well, no one's bossing you around, man. I'm just educating you on the laws of the United States of America.
You're about to
If you
get the stick.
If you do
Well,
not
I
get
pay
away
taxes,
from my
so I'm
cat,
my
I will
own
take
boss,
you down myself.
and it's actually
Mhm.
pretty rad. Are you gonna get medical attention?
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
for
well,
Dr.
so
Yeah,
anyways,
Green,
I was
but
trying to
she's yelling
explain the
You're not
about
here
fact
to
the
get
that
medical
cat.
attention.
even
I'm
through
about to
those
give you
double
a
doors, it's a
reason to have
publicly
medical attention
accessible
and leave.
area, and without a clearly
wow.
marked sign noting that there are patients behind there, it is
I mean,
within my
So you
right.
already said you don't
it's
need medical
probably a
attention and
big
leave.
Fat sign that says, "Hey, this is a patient area."
No.
No.
Yes.
I will not tell
It
you
is
again,
a
sir.
There's
need
a sign
a
there
law
now.
order
Now
to
for
leave
my-
and
Now we
medical
can move
attention.
forward.
Now for
We should get you medical attention
Doctor,
before
I-
whatever
I am in the
situation
red.
you're
Well, I-
dealing
I
with
think
gets
so.
more serious
Yeah,
and
these
go a little
cops
critical.
tasered me like 5
I
times.
You
think
should
that-
really be worried about your health and safety.
I am
Don't
worried
look on
about
medical.
the
Come with me.
Constitution of the United States and my rights not being treaded on, ma'am.
Okay, well, you can't do much for the
Did you-
Constitution if you're sick and you're dying, of course.
Did
So,
did
do you want
swear an
medical
oath to the
attention, or do you
Constitution of
not?
the United States of America, ma'am?
Oh, here we go.
bear in mind, this officer
Listen,
of
I haven't
yours,
said
Mr.
the
Officer,
Pledge of Allegiance in a very long time since I was like
so
in
I'm
Officer
sorry, are you
fourth grade.
denying not having sworn an oath to the United States?
Yeah, I
the
did
Constitution
in
of the United States
fourth
of America?
grade.
Nobody
Every
swears
morning,
an
it's
oath to the
fucking weird.
Constitution.
Swears an oath to protect and the Constitution of the United States of America.
Listen, I'm only here to uphold peace, as I'm a peace officer.
We're here to obey
All
and
about
survive.
peace.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How do you expect to detain and arrest individuals if
With
you're
the power
unaware?
of peace.
So you're claiming that you're not legally detaining individuals?
Torrey, what are you doing?
How do you detain someone if you're
I'm
unsure of the
upholding the
laws that
peace.
you're? Are you
I'm upholding the peace. Is that
by
not
doing
good
what?
enough for you?
By doing what, by the way?
By maintaining the peace and being a peace officer.
If someone were to pull out
It's
a
logical,
gun,
sir. It's just logical. You just have to use your brain. Just think about it, okay?
I think I am using my brain actually.
All right, well then you should understand. It's just all about upholding peace.
Okay, and how are you upholding peace? Because even the Taliban are probably in their mindset.
By enforcing the power of
Yeah.
peace.
You know,
Peace, love, and positivity.
Jesus Christ.
And we're giving that by
This
people
is
that
worse
go
than I
inside
thought.
there and making sure that they have confidentiality. And that their medical reasons, are not being publicized to anybody or being recorded. It's very simple.
I seem to. My impression here is that you think your rights are all about yourself and they don't apply to anybody
No,
else.
they actually apply to everybody.
Okay, then you need to think about the people in there whose
I
right
am
it is
thinking
to
about
not
those
have
people.
a fucking camera shoved in their face.
You know why I'm thinking about those people? Because I know damn well that if y'all don't have even the smallest amount of ability to put on a poster clearly marked and lock that ward right down, then who's to say you're not doing your damn jobs to uphold their privacy? Because it is part of your job to ensure that HIPAA is upheld.
Okay, you know what?
Now,
Most people are smart enough to know not to film back there. I'm
Well,
sorry that
that's-
you're the exception, but
No. See, here's
you are, because you're the only one who's tried this bullshit.
No, I'm the first one to maybe audit this bullshit.
So you agree it's bullshit? Okay, we're on the same
It
page.
is 100% bullshit for the hospital not to be protecting their patients, having to call the police to ensure that they're doing the job of a $5 poster.
Oh, good. Bryce is here. Bryce, do you need medical attention?
Leave my cat alone.
Sir, I'm going to tell you right now, leave the cat alone. You got your
Did
medical
I?
attention. Leave the vicinity now.
Well, I didn't know she had eyes in the back of her head, but you know what? Okay. Have a
I
good
was
one.
literally standing right there looking at you, you twat.
Jesus.
I can look over my shoulder. That's a
really,
thing.
really strong of you, sir. Very brave.
All right. Anyways. Oh shit, cop queue. Anyways, I will, for sake of allowing the other patients to get their medical attention, I will put down my camera. I will agree to put down my camera before we enter the back ward. How does that sound?
I think that sounds fantastic.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
And actually, to be fair, you can record yourself because it's one-party consent, but only your own medical thing. So you'd have to focus on yourself.
You know, I didn't even get to that because that's what I
You
was
couldn't.
planning
You
on
couldn't
doing.
actually focus on other people. You would just have to,
There was actually
but it would have to be
legislation
in a
the
private
United
room.
States.
Back there at all.
Why is that?
Actually, that's one-party
there-
consent. So.
Okay, but that room is not
Can I-
private. There's
can I-
no way that he's gonna be able to film.
Right, but
only
I'm saying
himself
he would have to
without
be
getting
done in a
anybody else.
it would have to be done in a private
I
room
would like
where he
medical
can record that.
attention in a private room
I-
so that I can film it
Can
myself.
I
Yes.
just jump in here?
Yes,
For the
absolutely.
Yeah,
moment.
sure.
Right. Here's a test for you, officer. Have you heard of a case of cats versus United States?
I didn't know cats really hated the United States. I thought we were in,
No,
like good company
versus-
with cats.
It's a court
Yeah,
case.
but why would cat? I mean, I think Unity's pretty swell. Unity, do you hate me?
No, it was a court case because it's a case of expectation of privacy.
Expectation of privacy. Well, he's
Mhm.
asking for a private room to get medically treated so he can record it,
Mhm.
and that's one-party consent. So
That's right.
I guess at that point he does have a point with that. He just can't do it in a public room. He can't do it in a public space.
You remind me of Officer Bayo because he also went through the professional line of looking and researching these constitutional laws. And I do applaud you for that. I give you an A, sir.
All right, Brexit, will you please take him into a private room?
I can.
Thank
you
you
very much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Take off the camera until you get to the room. Turn off the camera until you get to the room.
Please turn off the camera.
Yes, of course. That's all I'm asking for from my employees. A little bit of professionalism.
My life.
Did you just pull it out?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Why did you just pull out your camera?
It slipped from my hands, yes.
Okay. As long as it doesn't hit the ground, that's okay. As long as you try and catch it.
What are your thoughts on... I can pull it out here, right? Okay, there we go.
As long as you've got it on yourself, I don't mind.
Yes, absolutely. Let me ask you a question, sir. Are you a citizen of the United States of America?
I am not.
You're not? Really? Okay. What's your name, full name?
Dr. Daniel Rogers.
How long have you been a medical professional in Los Santos?
That's the question. It can go medical professional, meaning EMS as well, or as a doctor?
Well, in general.
2 years.
2 years. Are you where did you get your medical degree?
Los Santos School of Medicine.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me go ahead and sit right here. Just so you are aware, I am recording to ensure that when I am put under any anesthesia, you're not going to be making any kind of derogatory comments about my appearance or anything along those lines. Oh, sorry about that, sir. You got something on your on your face there.
As long as the camera does not point at me, that's fine.
Well, you are my employee, sir. I'm only documenting, and I need to make sure the microphone is able to capture your voice and such as you treat my leg here. Do you know why California made it clear through their Supreme Court to allow for individuals to record themselves during medical treatment?
No.
Well, a woman, a patient has a right to believe in safe harbor when under anesthesia. This woman, she had this sneaking feeling that her doctor was one of those like perverts, kind of one of those like weird individuals, and she was very hesitant and unsure. So she snuck a little camera inside her hair, and lo and behold, while under anesthesia, the doctor as well as his assistant were talking all kinds of fucked up shit. She was awarded $50 million.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Patients should be able to feel safe when getting their medical treatment.
Uh-huh.
Do you not agree?
I would agree on citizens to be safe as getting their medical treatment, yes.
Where are you from originally?
The UK, England, near in London.
Do you hold any animosity against the Constitution of the United States?
Like, do I go against it, or?
Yeah, just any animosity.
No, I respect it. To be honest, when I was younger, I was kind of watching quite a few of people just trying to take pictures of police stations, and then police officers coming up to them afterwards. It'd be interesting.
You know, we live in a very tyrannical society where the power shifts have given unprecedented amounts of power to the law enforcement agencies that were put into place to protect us and serve us. However, those power shifts have allowed those individuals to be abusing their power in a tyrannical way. That is why individuals like myself, crusaders of online media, are out there ensuring that our rights are upheld via auditing. What does 1776 mean to you?
Do you?
Do you know what happened in 1776?
No.
Freedom was born, sir.
All right. Oh, so 1776 is the revolution? Like the Civil War?
It was the birth of a way of life for all of humanity to look upon.
Cool. And how are you feeling, sir?
I am feeling free as a bird. As a bald eagle, in fact. Thank you very much for your treatment, sir. I appreciate that. Do I need to come in at any time?
No,
in the
it's
future
just
to get this taken a look at.
No, it's just a simple road rash, so it should just kind of scab up on it. So it may take a couple hours for it to scab up. Just don't itch the scabs because that could make it infected. But minus all that, it seems to be all simple road rash. So it's all good to go.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Sir, I'm going to be giving you a B- at this time. I think you showed utmost professionalism as a employee of us taxpayers. However, I did give you a negative score due to the fact that you are not entirely familiar with the HIPAA law, which I would expect you to be familiar with. I would recommend looking into the subject. A lot of people do get confused about certain laws in the city, HIPAA being one of them, as oftentimes the intricacies of certain laws are overlooked. But thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put down my camera due to you being very respectful to me, though, and because, sir, this door is locked and it is clear, very clear, along with this sign right over here, that this is a place where patients would be treated, though these hallways beyond Ward A not being locked and whatnot would be publicly accessible and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck?
That's why I kind of brought up that case file.
I'm not familiar with that particular case law, sir. Laws.
It's basically if it's like one person's perception of privacy can be accounted or thought the same by the government, in essence.
I will be sure to look into it. Thank you very much, sir. You have a fantastic day.
Sorry,
Dr.
you need
Choi,
to jump real quick.
Thank you for being patient. I understand that the the eyes of the camera, which see and hear all, are sometimes very overpowering. But just know this: the Constitution of the United States of America is what keeps us free and keeps us from turning into savages. And the moment we throw that Constitution away is the day America dies, and I will not allow that to happen. Have a good day, and God bless you.
What was